Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Simon Smoke, a nightmare smiling critter from Poppy Playtime. So first we're going to get started on the top right with the horn. And we're going to start by drawing in a curved line from left to right. Starting on the top now, on this top line, we're going to curve this line up, down, and then back up towards the top. And then from this point, we're just going to curve this line out, in, and then back down in the corner. Now let's draw on the hair beside. So to the left of this, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then down. And then from this point, we're just going to arch this line up and then back down again. Now from here, from the corner, we're going to curve this line around and then down towards the middle. And then to the right of this, we're going to curve this line up, back down again. Stepping beside that, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then again, one more time, curving this line around and then in towards the horn. Let's move down now and draw in the eyebrow on the left-hand side. So we're going to draw in a small arch line here. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line around and then in. And then now we're going to close off the top of the head by just curving this line in towards the hair. And then we're going to draw in a small arch line that comes down. From here now, let's draw on the cheek. So we're going to curve this line out, and then we're going to bring this line around and then in to close off the bottom of the face. And then starting back over on the right hand side here now, we're going to curve this line around and then in, again closing off the bottom of the face. And now let's draw the eyes. So coming over on the left, we're going to curve this line around and then down. First for the nose, we're just going to arch this line around and then in. Moving beside that, we're going to curve this line over and up. And then again, one more time, we're just going to arch this line out for the side of the mouth. To the left of this, we're going to curve this line in. And then to the right, we're going to arch this line around, back in again. And then we'll draw in a small curved line on the right. Drawing in our left eye now, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes out. From that point, we're going to curve this line down. From here, we'll draw in a diagonal line that comes out, back in. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line in towards the nose. For the highlight of the eye now, we're just going to draw in a small arch line, curving that down. For the right eyebrow now, we're going to curve this line down and then over towards the horn on the right. Moving down for the nose now, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes up. On the top right, we're going to curve this line in. And then we'll draw two diagonal lines that join at a point together. Stepping over towards the inside now, we're going to curve this line around, back up towards the side. And now from here, we're going to draw in a nice big oval in the middle. Let's continue to close off the rest of the mouth. So coming up on the left, we're going to bring this line up and then down. And then we'll draw in a curved diagonal line on the top right. Now from here, let's close off the bottom of the mouth by drawing in a nice big arch line, curving this line around and then up on the right. For the teeth on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a nice big letter V. And then moving across on the right again, let's replicate that. Let's move down now. We're going to draw in an upside down letter V on the left. And then leaving a gap, we'll do the same thing as we move up on the right-hand side. Now for the tongue in the middle, we're going to curve this line up and then down. And then to the left of this, we're just going to arch this line back down again. Moving underneath the chin now, we're going to curve this line down. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. Let's draw in our left ear. So from here, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And then on the top, we're just going to arch this line over. Moving up above again for the rest of the hair, we're just going to arch this small line down. Now let's move over and draw on the right ear. So for the piercing here, we're just going to draw in a small rectangle. From the top of this now, on the side, we're going to curve this line out, in, and then up towards the side of the head. And then moving underneath, we're just going to curve this line back in again. Inside now, we're going to curve this line over and out towards the side. And now from here, we're just going to arch this line back in towards the horn. Now let's move down and we're going to draw the money symbol. So in the center, we're going to draw in a small diagonal line. On the top, we're going to bring this line up, across, and then back down. And we'll do this on both sides. To the right of this now, we're going to curve this line out and then in. We'll do the same thing on the left, making this bigger, bringing that further down. To the right, we're going to draw in a small line that comes down, and then we'll do the same thing on the left. On the right again, we're going to curve this line out and then in, and then we'll do the same thing on the left, making that smaller this time. Now from here, we're going to curve this line in and then up in the center, and then we'll do the same thing over on the right again. Up on the top now, we're going to draw in a small rectangle, and then dropping down, leaving a small gap. Let's replicate that. To the right, we're going to curve this line down, arching that in, and then we'll do the same thing on the top left. And then now from here, we're just going to draw in 2 diagonal lines that come in towards our chin. Let's close off the torso now. So on the top, we're going to bring a diagonal line that comes in. We'll bring this all the way around and then back up on the right. We're going to draw some curved lines that come across now. And we're just going to leave an even amount of space in between each one as we come down towards the bottom. Now from here underneath, we're going to curve this line back around and then in. Stepping across for the back, we're going to curve this line in, leaving a gap. For the right leg now, we're going to arch this line down. We'll step in, doing the same thing, curving this line down, ending that at the same height. And then to close off the foot, we're just going to arch this line around and then back up. Moving up above, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then here, we're just going to arch these lines over towards the side. Now let's draw on the left leg. So we're going to bring this line out and then in. And then stepping further up, we're going to curve this line out, back in. Let's curve this line around and then in towards our right foot. And then we're going to draw in a curved line across. And then coming down, we're just going to arch this line over. Now let's draw in the right arm. So coming up above, we're going to curve this line out. And then for the elbow bending here, we're just going to curve this line down towards the side. Let's move back in now. We're going to curve this line over. And then we'll bring this line down towards the bottom again. Now from here for the thumb, we're going to curve this line around. And then from that point, we're going to bring this line up and then over. Now we're going to curve this line across again, and then we'll curve this line down. From this point, we're going to arch this line down, and then closing off the first finger, we're going to arch this line in. Again, curve a small line that comes over, bring this line down on a diagonal, and then from this point, we're just going to arch this line back over and in. And then one last time, we're going to bring this diagonal line out. And then from that point, curving this around, back in towards the side. And then we're going to close this off with a curved line from left to right. Let's draw on the wing underneath now. So we're going to draw in a small arch line. Moving up above, we're going to curve this line across. And then from this point, we're going to bring this line up and then back down. And then moving underneath, we're just going to curve this line over towards the corner. Closing off the rest of the hair behind now, we're going to curve this line out. And then from this point, we're going to arch this line in. And then we'll bring this down on a diagonal again. Now let's draw in the left arm. So on the top here, we're going to curve this line out. We're going to bring a diagonal line that comes up. We're going to curve this line in. And then from this point, we're going to bring this line up and then back down. Now from here, we're going to curve this line around and then in. To the left of this, we're going to arch this line over. And then from that point, we're going to curve this line up and then again, bringing that back in. For the thumb, we're going to arch this line down. And then from this point, we're just going to curve this line all the way up and then in towards the torso. And then we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Now let's draw in the tail. So coming down, we're going to curve this line in towards the bottom. And then from this point, we're going to arch this line around and then up. Stepping across, we're going to curve this line down. Now from here, we're going to draw in small triangles and we're going to leave a gap as we come all the way down our tail, doing this 4 times in total.
And that is it. That's how you draw Simon Smoke, a nightmare smiling critter from Poppy Playtime.
You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.